Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Firework Factory video series. I don't remember what I was calling the series, it's been a little while. Anyway, I've been doing some work on my own. In fact, I'm still on my own because that's kind of early in the morning and I just felt like doing this more. And the progress I've made has been pretty much just making a single room. It took a while because I was gathering materials to make the room look presentable. Plus I built an airship, which required me to go find some cotton so I can make some string a lot easier than shaving sheep, grinding down their wool into string, and then shaving them again to make more, to get more wool to make the balloons. So anyway, I'm up here just surveying the area because I need to work on planning this out. I've already got an area here. Let me just mount the plotty foot. It's a little bit slow moving because I don't have coal in the engines right now, but I wasn't planning on traveling long distance, so it doesn't need the coal. Anyway, let's swing around over here. And here you can see some of the work I've done. There's this long hole, which is the alpha version of the Firework testing tube. It's not much, it's just a dispenser pointing straight up. I spawned in a couple fireworks to test out how well they work, or how well it works, and it works good enough. Could be better. And the room you see right there is actually the cafeteria. I decided it'd be a good idea to have a kitchen set up to make it so that employees can go and grab some meals and have a nice place to eat. And you may notice it's made out of a white type of block that's got connected texture. All of that is made out of laboratory blocks from the chisel mod, and they're made out of smooth stone and quartz. That's actually the resource gathering I did a while ago. It was getting the quartz from the nether. So yeah, really not much progress has been made. But the progress I would like to make is actually along the lines of a storage area primarily would be a good spot. But I feel in order to have the storage area, I might need to think about, well, excuse me, I might need to think about the production line area. So I need to decide where those two things are going to be. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to make a stairway go deeper down into the mountain. Now, the downside of that is making it go deeper down brings it further away from the testing area, which I don't like too much, but I think I can make it work. Probably just like have a product storage area up closer to the testing area, and that'll be where all the fireworks end up going. Now there's also the goal of making a greenhouse for the factory so that all food can be grown on site. Which for now we just have that tiny little farm there with a meager variety of crops. It's not automated at all, it requires you to go out there and click on things, but it's providing a good enough amount of food. Plus I got a couple apple trees so I can make some delicious apple juice. I like my apple juice. And really that's all that's happened. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes to decide what it is I plan on doing for this episode. I'm on my own, At some point in the future, I'll manage to wrangle Spark back onto here, and we can get to work on doing things together. Get more things accomplished in an episode than I can on my own. Let me just park my airship. Oops. Wrong button. And done. Dang it, it moved over a block. Ah well, I'll deal with it. See you in a moment. Okay, so I can't really think of a good thing to do for the last part of this video, other than show you something I found out about while off camera. And it is really freaking cool. Got F5 mode, we're gonna grab a couple... Oh, I don't know, let's grab this quicksand. So, there's a mod installed in this pack called Mattis's Doors, or something like that. And it gives you these things. Malices, that's what it was. So, we have a door factory and a block mixer. They're pretty easy to make. They just require a crap ton of iron. And, well, check this out. Properties. You can select from these options. I'm going to leave it as sliding on the side. Opening time, you can change that. I'm going to change it to 12 just because it seems funny. And a shoji door. And then there's these slots for materials. I'll explain this in a moment. So, there's frame type, top block type, and bottom block type. And when you have that selected and all your properties picked out, just click Build Door, and you get your very own custom door. Check this out. It's a door made out of whatever types of block you want. That is freaking cool. And the sliding outside thing? Look at that. You can have a door that slides sideways. Isn't that freaking awesome? And you can actually walk through it when it's like this because it's all glitched out and ghosty. You actually can only touch, you know, small part of it. And cool thing is that these all work with redstone. Here we go. I got a pressure plate right here. So I can just step right up and it slides right open. Freaking awesome. I love this mod. Yeah, what is it going to require for me to break this? Oh, since I made it out of quicksand. Nope. Breaks the same rate no matter what I use, so just use my fist. Now, I don't believe you can get any of the stuff back from it. So, that's why I use the quicksand and just a bit of cobblestone, because it's completely unimportant to me. But yeah, that's one thing. That's just a sample of the things you can do with this. Let's see. I'm gonna make more out of cobblestone. So there's all these different options. Let's go ahead and make a sliding 4 ways. We'll actually make 2 for that. And rotating up and down. So they're different types, and for this one, it opens sideways like that. That's pretty cool. And I don't know if you can hear this. Let me turn the sound up. Options, music and sound, master volume, turn that up. don't know if it's being picked up on my recording because I have my sound going through my TV, and that doesn't always work when I'm recording. So that's cool. Let's knock this down as well. Then there's this one, and if you open this up on its own, it looks a little bit weird. Oops. And it looks a little bit weird, but that's because it's meant to be paired with another door. Check that out! One pressure pad opens both doors. I love that when mods that add doors do that. Make it so you can do a double door. It's just so freaking cool. So this got me thinking, I really should be making a lot cooler doors for the Firework factory than just plain old carpenter doors or Minecraft doors. And these things are really cool because you can customize their animation. In fact, there's a couple really cool ones in here. Let me pick, let's see, spinning around. And we're going to go with a pneumatic door sound, just in case you can hear it. So this one, look at that! Now, you might be wondering how the heck you're supposed to click it to get it back. Well, if you look up above, it shows that I'm still looking at the block. See? So freaking cool! So it twirls out of existence, and you walk through, and it pops back. There's also one more, which I think would look really cool if you could make the door look like a force field of some sort. And that is simply vanishing. Just disappears. I love this mod. Okay, so there's that, and then there's this block mixer. This is kind of a weird one, but let's take that. And we have a mixed block. Look at it in your hand. It's both blocks combined in one. And when you place it, yeah, it looks like a dirt. And it looks like a soul sand. And a dirt. So this could add for some really cool decorative features. And it does change a bit based on which direction you're facing when you place it. I haven't checked all 4 cardinal directions, but yeah, there you go. Changed with this one. It's a little bit glitchy. But you know, for the most part, it's perfectly fine. And when you place it on this side, same thing. So the top block changes depending on which direction you're facing. So let's see, when you're facing north or east, the soul sand block goes on top. And was the soul sand the second block I put in? Can't remember. But south and west give you a different look. Yeah, I think soul sand was the second block I put in. Anyway, another interesting thing. Look at that, it's a dirt block. But if I go ahead and let's go with cobblestone. I do this. It's all soul sand. Except for the very bottom, which looks like dirt. So it changes quite a bit depending on which direction you're facing. I'm guessing that when you hold shift, it actually inverts what it normally would do. So let's test that out. Normally when you place it like this, you see dirt and soul sand. There we go. So if I hold shift, you get soul sand instead. Cool. Neato. So that's just a really cool decorative thing you can do. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it really, but I was curious what the block mixer did, and now I know. Anyway, I think for the last bit of this video, all I'm going to really do is just give a tour of the factory area. Because I showed it from the outside, sort of, but we didn't go inside. And I'm just going to get rid of these forever, because I'm not going to use them ever. Don't need them. They're a waste of space. So, the way I've been getting into the factory for a while has been to go through this entrance here. And look at that. Look at that custom door. Isn't it nice? Just push the button. Slides right open. Very, very high-tech looking. And look at how beautiful all this stuff is. It's all laboratory blocks from the chisel mod. And it takes a lot of quartz to do this. I think I've gone through 7 or 8 stacks of quartz. Thankfully I have a Silk Touch pick, so I can just go and get the quartz ore itself and get a guaranteed 2 by throwing it into the pulverizer. Jeez, this takes a lot. Anyway, back here we have cat clawing into my leg. Back here we have the cafeteria area, which has a nice little view of, well, really nothing because it's too steep of an angle, but you can view the desert, I guess. Give you a nice view of the sky, make you feel less stuffed up in a giant factory making fireworks. And in here's the kitchen, which just has chests for all the different things. It's not very fancy. I'll improve. Oh, I'd like to point out all the doors open by either a button or a pressure plate from carpenter's blocks. So that way they can kind of blend in better. Except the ones which I want to stand out more. So back here we have the stairway, which doesn't really go up anywhere right now. It will most likely go up somewhere in the future. And it's got potential for getting more hallways breaking off of it. And there's the elevator which goes to the factory floor. My cat doesn't like when I record or something because she's just sitting here staring at me and meowing. So this, I just finished this up a little bit recently and it's got a ways to go still. I need to hollow out this area and figure out my layout for storage and production lines. But I'm hoping to have that done before I'm working with Spark Mist again. Did one of the doors just open? I think there's a zombie in my factory. Zombie. I'm pretty sure I heard you somewhere. And a little bit of lag. Oh well. So yeah, gonna work on finishing digging out that area, tidying up a bit, and after that I'll be able to decide a lot better what I'm going to be doing for when I'm playing with Spark again. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little tour and to look at this really, really cool mod. Take care, guys, and see you next time. Bye.